아하냥 꽁그라 바뀌는 건너 힘의 힘이 섞어르시. Let me turn back to normal color. You guys maybe hear the little game audio in the background. It's tiny bit scary. And sorry for the late start. Grocery shopping took a little bit longer than I expected it to. And then I had to end up cooking and laundry really fast. Very fast. Let me just change the game title. We will be continuing Tokyo Dark that we was studying last time. I think we were in the middle of going to another location to find out more from the girl's brother regarding the mask and the possession of the family lineage. Because we still have no really good idea of what happened to us. So hopefully, today we will get more information. And Zale, Isabel, and Shadow Paladin, welcome in. Thank you for the daily check-in. My mix-it-up bot is a bit on Rebellion. I'm not sure. I restarted. I'm not sure if it's gonna be working now. Oh, let's see. Oh, it works now. Okay, it works now. Okay, let's transition scene. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, let's see. Let's turn off the little lower. And then let's play game audio. Higher a bit. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Let's start. Oh no. I'm sorry. She's gone much worse since the last time you saw her.
No, it's fine. Why do you think she told us that story?
About Izanagi? I don't know. It was kind of creepy, wasn't it? She was talking about it like she really believed it. Come on, let's go see Takashi. Let's see. Takashi is in the new location we unlocked, so let's run. Oops, too far. Sanko time. It's Sanko time. Hopefully you're having a nice Sunday afternoon so far.
Whoa, where do you think you're going? Maya and I are leaving. What of it? Oh, well, you can't. I got a call from Maya's grandmother, and she says she's having health issues, so she has to stay. I didn't ask what they were. Wouldn't want to be caught fainting on my shift again, but it must be pretty bad if she called. Maya's an adult. Her grandmother can't keep her here. Let's go.
Oh, let me move myself. I block Megan.
No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere.
I can't believe they're not letting us leave. Oops. Oh, police?
Ito,
What are you doing? Is he going to be okay?
he'll be up and again in a few hours.
Why did he stop us like that? He's never done that before. Still, you shouldn't have done that.
He'll be fine. Let's go.
Wait, we can't just leave him here. What if he's hurt?
Mai, let's go. He might not be the only one who wants to stop us.
But... Fine. Let's go. Thank you for the papas. No. Was it here? Where was the brother? Should be here, right? Somewhere. Oh, here.
Mai? What are you doing here? Did she make you come?
It's not like that, Takashi. It was my idea. I asked her to come talk with you, but you sent her away.
This woman almost got you killed. You expect me to cooperate with her? Surely, if you need to talk to me, you can come yourself. My sister doesn't need to be involved.
No. If I came alone, you just evade all my questions like you always do. Besides, there's something else I need you to see.
See? What? What are you talking about? Where did you get that? Put it away.
So, you do know what it is. I knew you were hiding something from me.
That's not true. I wasn't hiding it. It's not something you'll ever needed to know about. Besides, why is she carrying it in the first place?
Wait, don't change the subject. This isn't about Ito.
Mai, I understand that you're upset with me, but we should talk about this another time. Furthermore, that mask has nothing to do with you. You're wrong. Back in April, when Mai was held at knife point by another girl, it was this mask she was after. A mask your family is connected to. Looking for it? I suppose I've been a fool to think I could keep the truth of our family past away from you.
The past? Does this have to do with Mom and Dad?
Yes, and so much more. I first saw that mask when I was a child before you were born. The truth is, it belonged to a cult called the Kamenkai, of which our parents were members. A cult? You're kidding. How do your parents get mixed up in that? I know how it sounds. I find it hard to believe myself. They were a group led by a guru named Tokimasa, who promised a simpler life away from the hypocrisy and falseness of city life.
Mimi, hello! How are you doing? Kamenkai. Thank you for the daily chocolate.
Our parents both have mastered the...
Ow, my tongue. Ow. 이게 자꾸 혼자 자꾸 kawaii. As narrator 자꾸. With my little glasses. Did you just wake up? Good morning. She's a librarian. I should be carrying a book instead of this fan.
They chose to give up their lives and their careers to follow some mystic and live on a compound instead.
Ramsey, hello. How is you? Welcome 말고 get my nails done. Oh, are you getting new nails? What are you getting this time?
I was a child and didn't understand, but thinking about it, how our parents were deceived and what they put me and Mai through, it's unforgivable. The mask was on the compound, but for what purpose or what they believed it could do, I don't know.
You just got a remote, a regular mini. My school enforced a no fake. What? Why? What? Why do they have to stop nails out of everything? 見てサブだよ見てるよ Thank you for the sub 37 months, same number as the mark circle has left on my arm. I probably left more marks than that. They hate the girlies. What the fuck are they gonna like prohibit next? Falsies? No makeup? That's so weird. Nails don't really hinder anything. For school at least.
Do you think there's any members of the Kamenkai left you know? No. You see? There are no surviving members.
It was one of the Japanese high school no ponytails. Yeah, I think I saw. It was because apparently bare necks are just too much for high school boys. Mimi was soon to change her wallpaper for Silence of Generics. Imagine they'd be like, "Oh, everybody, open up your PC and your phones. I'm doing a wallpaper check." No Zaddies at school either. Oh my god, so sad. But I really wonder what made them all of a sudden have this as a rule. Unless somebody actually poked a dean or something with their nails. Or the people just dropping their nails everywhere. She's showing her collarbones. Her shoulders are exposed. It's weird that legs, like exposing legs, is okay. But back of your neck is dumb. It's no. They just baddies. Your school very traditional? Maybe? Wait, if your school is like that, our model dress codes we will be suspended as soon as we step into the school. Do you want to enforce professionalism? It ain't even the time yet. You can learn professionalism once you get out. Cause once you get out, very rare times you will wear anything other than your work uniform. For you to make it onto campus, true, we will be stopped at the gate.
They died, all of them, including our parents.
We have our parents girls at school. What? So I don't know. But wearing scrubs every day, they really do be trying to get you to adapt to it fast. My scrubs are cute colors, so what color are they? Are they like just plain colors, or do they have like designs on them?
I'm sorry. I don't remember much about it. One night, Grandma came into the room where we were sleeping saying we had to go.
Pink, lavender, and a light teal. Oh, it's the pretty colors. And the light colors. Just playing. I'll get designs that work in pediatrics though. What section do you currently work with? Oh my god, my eyes are itchy again. What? Oh.
The compound was in the woods, so it was dark, and I could barely see. But she kept charging forward with Mai in her arms and me dragging behind.
X-rays or just like mostly adults? Sometimes kids, but not much. Usually it should be adults. We're the ones who usually get fractured shit. Stickers? If they're good, Stickers and candy? Maybe? Oh, my red eyes. Aww.
When we were back in Tokyo several days later, Grandma told me that our parents were dead. She didn't seem sad. It was as if she expected it.
Maybe Grandma was in the cult too.
The government censored much of what happened, so I was never able to learn how they died.
No, can they just give her allergies? Ah. I see. I thought you were gonna say it's gonna give no cavities. Wait, let me get an eye drop. My eye. It somehow always be the red eye that's itchy too. We're giving the dental department customers? Yeah. We're giving them work to do. They should be thankful. And then you'll hear piercing screams out of the dental department. It's so itchy. And I'm just scratching on my newly manicured nails, baby. You have to be careful. Don't poke my eyeball with that. Oh, did you get them really pointy? I think it's better. I think the eye drops helped, kind of, maybe, possibly. Dentist isn't a torture chamber so close. What dentist are you visiting? I don't know. Every time I went to the dentist, I come out with new injuries around my mouth. Like they be like, oh, yeah, like when you go to the dentist, you have to get like the X-ray inside your mouth, right? And then the assistant be like, oh, bite down, and then I bite down, and then they're like, oh, bite down harder, and then I bite down harder, and it's like, not hard enough, and then they swapped it into a really weird position, and they're like, okay, bite down, and then I bit down, and the corner of the fucking camera poked like a small cuts in my mouth, and then it turned into ulcers. So every time I went to the fucking dentist, I come out with like 3 to 4 new ulcers. My eyes are watering now. Let me be gentle. It's round shape? Oh, if it's round shape, then it's good. Pichu, hello! How are you doing? How's your Sunday? You need a new dentist? I think I do, but the thing is, the dentists around this area are all kind of like that. I went to 3 different dentists. Each one gave me different amount of injuries. So I'm like, it doesn't really matter anymore. they're all gonna give me injuries no matter what. X-rays are so painful, they really are. The weird position it hurts so much, they do. How many X-rays do you take? Every time I went, they gave me X-ray, and then they took like 6 pictures, and then sometimes they do like the big machine and tell you to like bite and don't move, and then the thing just spins around you. You know, I was about to head to bed, but I saw it real quick. Thank you for stopping by, and hopefully you rest really well. Good night, oyasumi, sweet dreams. They all went to the same middle school. I swear they did. I don't know how they even passed the school. 어찌?
Me and Grandma didn't speak of it, ignoring it as if my childhood and everything that happened in those woods was all a bad dream. If it weren't for her, we'd probably be dead with our parents. But ignoring it couldn't erase the anger I felt towards them.
COVID dentists? I can just either that they learned it everything online, like no actual practice, or cheat sheets, or ChatGPT if they existed back then.
I wonder if they even cared about what might happen to us. As a high schooler, I spent more time trying to find out about the Kamenkai than I did studying. I thought that if I could understand why my parents so willingly gave up their lives and abandoned us, I'd stop feeling so betrayed. But I was wrong. Nothing I found gave me any peace. Mom and Dad
died as a part of some cult? I don't believe it.
It's true. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I guess that in hiding it from you, I was able to hide away my feelings as well. I think for Grandma, it was too painful to talk about. I believe she took possession of the shrine in order to live a simpler life. We had to keep it secret. There's no way we could live a normal life with the stigma of the Kamenkai attached to us. I suppose keeping the secret hurt us both dearly. For me, pursuing Kendall gave me some measure of control over my life again. But Grandma, who made a choice to leave her only daughter behind, she always seemed to carry the guilt of it with her. She started going out at night, babbling about how she was looking for Guam.
Ice cream, hello. 早上好.
When she'd come home, she would have a rotten stink on her clothes. I was too scared to confront her, so I tipped off the police. They found her wandering in the sewers holding nothing but the mask. The same one from the cult compound all those years before, and the one you're holding now. I was shocked when they gave it to me. I hadn't seen it for so long, and all the unpleasant memories from my past came flooding back. That's when I decided to leave Kamakura. It was the only way I could move on with my life. That doesn't account for how the mask ended up with your grandma in the first place. I don't know how she got it. It seemingly appeared out of thin air. Or maybe someone gave it to her. She never said. I left the mask with her. It always made me uneasy. It had a strange aura about it.
Wait, Grandma was looking for Mom? In the sewers? I don't remember any of this.
You were in the dorms of your school at the time. Grandma's strange behavior was part of the reason why I insisted on you going to those private schools away from Kamakura. I couldn't drag you into the madness of our past. We parted ways without ever speaking of it, and she was much better by the time you returned to Kamakura. Detective, what exactly is it that you're looking for? Surely our family's history isn't of use to you. I assume you have heard about what happened to my partner. This mask was there again when he died. It's more than an ornament. I need to know where it came from.
If that's true, then I want to help. Your partner, he seemed like the nice guy. Person.
No, Mai. You helped plenty. But I have to do this on my own. It does right. I apologize for not telling you all this sooner, but you can't be involved in something so dangerous. I already thought I'd lose you that day in the shrine. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you now.
Alright. Thank you for finally telling me the truth, Takashi. I'll head back for now. I hope you remember that I'm your sister. I may not remember the same things you do, but we're still family. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you for your help, Mai. You're right, Mai. I'll come visit you soon. It looks like she's gone. Mai's not here. There's no need to be coy. No doubt taking possession of that mask has taken its toll on you. Even in the brief time I was in contact with it, I felt an immense darkness behind it. I had such strange dreams and saw things I never would have dreamed of on my own. There was always an unusual air about it that I couldn't stand to be around. Maybe lying to Mai again makes me a hypocrite. All I know is I don't want her getting hurt. But like you said, I don't believe the mask is simply wood and paint. Though, I doubt anyone else would believe us. No one did. Except for one man. On the street, there's an old tea shop. Perhaps you saw it on the way in. An old historian named Yasuhisa is there occasionally. He was the only one who ever acknowledged what I said about the mask as truth. If you're looking for information on the mask, he may be the best person to ask. I never pursued the topic with him, but I speak with him occasionally on other topics. His mind is a vault of valuable information. Hopefully, he can shed some light on what it really is. I hope so. But please, detective, be careful.
Let's see. Old tea shop. Tea shop, tea shop, tea shop. I only see a takoyaki shop though. Tea shop? Where? This one? No? Oh, this one. There's not even a sign.
Welcome in. Oh, welcome. Come in. Do sit down. No need to be so formal and stand there like a statue. How can I help you? Are you... Yasuhisa? Takashi told me to come speak with you. Oh, and how is Mr. Kawano? Still prickly as ever, I suppose. I've always found him to be wise beyond his years, though perhaps not by choice. I digress. My apologies. It's the quirks that come with the old age, you know? What does Mr. Kawano think I can help you with? I'm looking into a few things related to Kamenkai. The group his family got mixed up in. A more difficult answer than you might expect. You see, there are two groups that share that name. The first, as you know, is the religious group formed by the guru, Tokimasa. The second is an ancient order over 1,000 years old. What's that you're holding? I was told it's related to the Kamenkai, the newer one, and that you could tell me about it. That explains many things, child. The far-off look in your eyes, for one. I imagine you have many, many questions. Masks are interesting, are they not? They're meant to be a disguise, and yet a mask cannot lie or contort itself to hide the truth. In that sense, it is the mask that is more truthful than the human face we hide underneath them. I wonder how you came to be in possession of an object with such a dark history. I think it might be related to a missing person, but I don't know anything about it beyond that. But that itself is the essence of history. layers upon layers of personal connections that are continuously peeled back to their root. Relics like the one you hold often take unusual routes to where they end up. Relic? If it was from the Kamenkai cult from the 90s, then I'd hardly call it a relic. Misguided and deceptive as he was, Tokimasa was no fool. In order to gain new followers, he needed to give his cult historical legitimacy. He collected obscure objects and gave them new meanings that he could control in order to manipulate his followers. The mask was what he chose, along with the name of the group that created it. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. Only, I was hoping you could tell me some other things about it. For instance, like, now I'm about to say it out loud. Sounds silly. I'm sorry I bothered you. Don't be silly, you wonder. For example, why holding the mask seems to take you to another place? Or perhaps why you can see visions that don't seem real? Why you feel a strong will exerting itself on you? Oh yes, I know all about those things too. How could you know about that? When Tokimasa was in possession of it, he believed it showed him a path to the realm of the gods. He wrote intensively on the subject. Though unlike most, I don't discount such phenomena as the ravings of a madman when the phenomena repeats itself. Do you too look into the inky blackness and see a familiar shapes in the shadows? Not shadows. I see and hear people who are supposed to be dead. I find things that I couldn't supposedly have found otherwise. Most interesting. Tell me, detective. Oh, apologies. Do you mind if I call you that? I don't remember telling you what I was a detective. My mistakes. You must forgive me. A slip of the tongue. I believe it was the way you carried yourself. Determined investigators such as yourself have such a sense of purpose in their mannerisms, you see? And you do seem rather determined to get to the bottom of whatever it is you're chasing. Tell me, does me telling you that your experiences are not an illusion provide you any level of comfort? I'm not sure, but I do feel something. Maybe hope? It's like I finally got a foothold on solid ground. Yes. Knowledge is a light in the dark place, isn't it not? To think a relic of such import will end up with a detective. Do you mind if I ask you something? Which do you believe? Our lives are controlled by fate? Pre-measured threads that determine our deeds? Our wishes and our ends to the minute we come into existence? Or, conversely, is that thread subject to chaos inherent in our universe instead? Does it change according to our deeds and what in that which happens to us seemingly by accident? Do you believe it is by fate or chance that decides which threads of life are cut short and which are followed? Wait, that's it? We can't talk anymore? There's no options though. Eh? 何これ? It doesn't let me respond. Huh? Huh. That's weird. There's nothing to click. Huh. Oh, there it is. Yes, of course. Maybe you feel your life has been somewhat out of your control as of late. Control? To be honest, I don't feel like I've been much of that since the mask came to me. You said that the mask was made by the old Kamenkai. Why? Confusing me can be the purpose it was made for. Yes. A more complicated answer than you might have wished for. Indeed, it should come as no surprise that the creation of such mysterious object is equally enigmatic. Perhaps you could do me a favor. Don't worry, it is in relation to this very topic. An important book has gone missing from my shop. If you could retrieve it for me, I feel like it could shine a great deal of light on the subject. What kind of book? A book of the missing variety. I'm sorry, it concerns the mask barrier. Mask barrier? Huh? That's me, right? Although you carry it, it does not make you its barrier. All will becomes clear when the book is returned to me. Sounds easy. Enough? Where can I start? Oh, you didn't need go far. The man who has it right outside this building, in the fact. As I said, it's not much of a rant, but I, of course, cannot leave my shop. He's right outside? This won't take long. I'll be right back.
Right outside. So this takoyaki shop owner?
The old tea shop next door? Isn't that place closed down? Closed? That can't be right. What else do you know about it? Pure conjecture on this one, but I think it might be owned by the Kendo instructor from the dojo down the street on account of him being the only one I ever seen in there. You might not believe me, but I swear I saw him in there chatting away to himself. Possibly he's a little nuts? Then again,
Don't say hello.
it might be some super awesome Kendo meditation technique. Oh man, why did I think of that before? Next time I ought to ask them for some pointers instead of spying on him, eh?
How's your Sunday?
Word through the grapevine is that he's a regional champion or something, and he has trained some of the best. Lots of cops train with him too, so he must be good. Maybe he's not so crazy after all. Speaking of which, I have a bit of a crazy question for you. I know you said it was closed, but do you know anything about a book taken from there, maybe recently? I was led to believe you would. Oh jeez. Go on. Like I said, the place has been empty for years, but you know, I spend a lot of time outside and half the time the door's wide open. So one day, a few months back, I decided to take a look. Nothing suspicious or nothing, I was just curious is all.
Eat your popcorn.
Curiosity killed the cat, right? Anyway, it was all dusty and old, and there were all sorts of weird stuff laying around. So I might have taken a little souvenir. I mean, it wasn't super old or nothing, I just figured no one would miss it. Besides, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid brother. That guy can get deep in the dumps sometimes. So I try to be on standby for when that happens, you know? So I figured a little gift would cheer him up.
Hello, hello, Velvet. How are you doing?
And back then, he was going through some particularly rough, tough times. His bitch wife, pardon my language, miss, had left him and taken their kid daughter with her. He still doesn't talk about it like he's in denial or something. Oops, got off track again. I was heading to visit him with the ill-gotten book when I get this phone call saying he was in the hospital. He OD'd on expensive succulent and sleeping pills. Thank God that idiot decided to do it at the bar he owns, with the door unlocked. A customer came in and called an ambulance. If it weren't for that, I'm not sure if he'd still be here. That's quite a story. Sounds to me like he wanted to be found. Yeah, I think so too. I think he was trying to ask for help in his own way. In any case, I took the book to him while he was in the hospital. Tried to show him that even when he was at his lowest, there was someone out there trying to do something nice for him, you know? I think it helped. For a minute, anyhow. As soon as the doctors let him leave, he went right back to that toxic little bar. I hope he's okay. He's got issue, but he's my little brother and I worry about him. He's not been answering my phone calls lately. Originally, my brother's bitch ex-wife, sorry again, had a brilliant idea to put his skill to work in a cheap part of town. Despite that, he's holding onto it with everything he's got. The place is slowly bankrupting him, but he won't let it go. All he has to do is sign some papers and move on, but he can't. Something about it has its claws sank deep into him.
So voice acting is good, relaxing. Thank you. Hopefully that you enjoy Saku as your background narrator.
I've been trying to get him to join me in my business for years. He's a great chef and we can make a killing. Maybe it's not the same as owning a whole bar, but serving passerbys and getting some sunshine is good for the soul. Plus, food stands are doing really well abroad, I hear. Much better than wasting away in Shinjuku at any rate. Shinjuku? Yeah. In a slimy little side street. Anyway, if that book is important to you, he's probably still got it at his place. You want the address? Wait, I knew you looked familiar. Your brother is Daiso, right? You know him? Small world. Was probably the smile on my face that threw you off. Tell him his brother Haruto says hi. While you're at it, tell him that takoyaki stands are still in the future of the cuisine, and to get his butt over here. I'll do that. Thanks for all your help.
Oh, okay, we go back to Shinjuku. Shinjuku. Saku narrated might slur some words still, cause my tongue hasn't healed. Let's see, it should be this one. Something happened. I bit myself. I bit the side of my tongue. So anytime I move my tongue, or when I talk, or when I eat, it touches it and I'm like, ow. man. It hurts. It really does. And I can't even drink things out of straws anymore. Cause like when I do the sucking motion, it fucking tugs on that tongue too.
Hi, Amy. How can I help you today? Hey, Daiso. How are things? How are things? Oh, you know, same old, same old.
I bit my cheeks all the time. I bit my lip mostly. Tongue is rare, but it still happens sometimes. I usually bite when I'm eating, or if I accidentally talk too fast. Jojo, hello! Thank you for the lurk. Hopefully your Sunday is going well.
Funny thing, I met your brother while I was in Asakusa today. Haruto? You met Haruto? What are the chances? Who knows? It was pretty random. Huh? Who'd have thought? So, is he still selling takoyakis at his stand? Did he say anything? He is. He said to remind you that takoyaki stands are the future of cuisine and that you should go and help him.
How about eating just to bite yourself out of it? I think the most I bit myself, I had like 8 fucking ulcers all over my mouth. Eating was so fucking hard. Cause anywhere I put my food to chew, it will touch a fucking ulcer. Iris, hello! Happy Sunday, which means fun day. How is it doing? Yes, bite. Bite, not bite. But instead of arm is your own mouth. The pain.
Always the optimistic, that guy. I actually have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the book your brother gave you a few months ago? The only thing that God gives me is the headaches.
I have like 3 right now. I'm very supposed to. You have 3? What? What is it like around your lips and your cheeks, or on your tongue too?
Not sure if I can help you, Ayame. He said he gave it to you when you were in the hospital. Oh. What makes you think I was in the hospital? I don't even go to the hospital for checkups. Besides, Dad don't bring me stuff all the time, always trying to drag me, kicking and screaming over to where the grass is greener. This would have been more recently. After a rough patch. Maybe it was stupid to come and ask. Oh, no, it's fine. That idiot. Always running his mouth, friggin' traitor. And those were just some, hard times. Nothing serious. I just drank too much is all. I'm sorry, Detective, but I don't want to talk about it. Alright, understood. I'm not here to dig up bad memories, Daiso. Thanks. You say you were looking for your book, right? Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me an old magazine though, back in the hospital. It was one of those ones I used to read when I was younger when things weren't so quite so complicated.
There's like at the top of my gums right now. I probably slapped myself in the face for something at work and forgot about it. But like, when you have one in the annoying place, you keep biting it over and over again. Yeah! I had ulcers merged together because they expanded and they were too close and they became one big fucking ulcer. And since you have one, it hurts, so you try naturally to avoid that part. But then as you're avoiding, you kind of accidentally bite the other place too. The pain.
Wait there a second. I may have it in the storeroom still. Dang it. Sorry. Ayami, hold on a second. Amazing how much junk someone accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of this old stuff out, huh? Here it is. It's yours, detective.
Oh, it's that idol girl. Thanks, man. I'll just take over. I'm not suffering alone. I'm sorry I haven't saved. We suffer. We suffer together. It's okay. Let me get something to raise my fucking mic height a bit. It's a bit too lower in my mouth. There we go. You have enough mouth dexterity? A pain. Pain. Pain.
Huh? Hey. No wonder I recognized the photo you brought by. It's the same girl, an idol named Ruby.
Reina.
No, Ruby? See? It says right there on the cover. Pretty crazy that it was still in my shop. Guess that means you're still looking for her.
Don't worry, those. You shared it before.
I wonder why we keep running into each other. Weird luck, I guess. Eh, I don't buy it. You're hell of a detective. You must have a pretty sharp nose. If you say so, Daiso. Do you mind if I take this? Like I said, it's yours. About time I start getting rid of some of my old junk. Thank you. See you around, Amy. Take care, Daiso.
Let's see, where can we go to read the magazine? Another mouth dexterity? No, no, no. I know he shared about his other tricks that he can do. It's not letting me look. Oh? Do I know the password? Nope, I don't know the password. Oh, I need to bring this book back to the old man. That's apparently probably a ghost. Either a ghost or one of the fictional imagination created by the fucking mask. Oh, okay.
Ah, welcome back, detective. Is that my book I see in your hands? Yes, I'm a little surprised. Are you trying to tell me Reina is the mask bearer you talked about? This cat, that's hard to believe. Does it surprise you? After all, it is she who you see in the dark, is it not? The dark? That's what the collector called it too. How did Reina get tied up in all this? I only know that somehow the girl's path and the mask collided as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. People always see history as something in the distant past, involving old men in black and white pictures, but that book and the girl are as much a part of history as the rest. The threads that connect the past to the present and the people to each other are not always apparent. But peel back the layers of connection and the randomness of our universe neatly orders itself. As a teen idol, in ancient order, the tool they created and the detective who holds it now all forming a neat and tidy lines. Reina was some sort of idol living in Tokyo, not part of a upper cell of some court. It doesn't add up. On that, Detective we can agree. So, why don't we start at the beginning? To how the mask ceased to be a mere object. The story starts in ancient times in the year 1333. At the time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan. Led by the Hojo clan, it was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace among men is cynical, and like so many before them and so many after, their time of peace came to an end.
So long ago, right? Hundreds of years ago.
The Nita clan, loyal to the Emperor Go-Daigo, led a siege against the Hojo-controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded, leaving a key passage open to the invaders. The Hojo clan fled to the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope for a victory or escape.
And that's ancient for him? What term does he use for dinosaur time? Good question. But the thing is, he himself might be not even actually human existing, maybe a ghost or something. Because nobody else can see him except for me and the mice brother.
They chose to retain their honor. Instead of surrendering, the 870 Hojo samurais, including the last 3 regents, committed mass suicide.
I believe in the ghost. I do know nothing about this game, so I see. It's a mystery horror-ish. So me as the blue hair detective, our partner in I think love partner, got taken as hostage and was killed right in front of us. And the killer was a girl that we shot a few months ago because she took another girl, which is the pink hair lady, before as hostage. And then the reason why we shot the girl, it was not because of the hostage situation. It was because before we went to that place, we went to the shrine maiden's house. The grandma gave us a mask, and seeing how her daughter is finally like talking to her, and the mask is being attracted to us, so we took the mask, we went to the shrine, and then we saw the hostage situation. And because we saw the hostage situation, naturally, me and the partner had our defenses up. The partner was trying to calm the other person down. It did not work. The other person's goal was actually the mask that we held on to, which she did not know about. But then the mask kind of took possession over us and we shot the girl. And then we got deemed as mentally ill because we were seeing delusions and people and voices telling us to do stuff and kill the girl. And then like a month after, our partner got taken hostage by the girl that we shot, who is supposed to be dead. Magic murderer, my favorite. And the girl who was the killer, who was also the girl we shot, that is supposed to be dead, is called Reina. She looks a bit crazy, and apparently looks like she's in love with our partner. Ghost murder, all the murderers. So right now, we were trying to figure out what is happening and why is the mask taking control over us. And why was that dead girl alive again? And if our partner is actually dead? Or is he gonna pop up back alive again too? So that's why the ghost historian is helping us see. I don't know if he's actually a ghost, but I'm assuming he's a ghost because nobody else can see him except for the people who got in contact with the mask, which was me and the brother of the Shrine Maiden, who is alive. 상 어디서 냈어 이게만? He's your type?
However, the Hojo and the Nita clans, embroiled in their quest for the Empire, could not see the role they played in the plans of another group, the religious sect known as the Kamenkai.
We actually don't know why the historian is helping us.
It is said that in the flames of Kamakura, a girl was seen wandering the streets, observing the carnage of the burning city. A girl lost to histories by the name of Chikako Shichijo, the last survivor of the Kamenkai. Okay, so whatever the Kamenkai were trying to do, they failed. I mean, they all died, right? No, they did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Chikako Shichijo did not survive by chance. She was chosen. Chosen for what? To receive the blessing of all spiritual energy that so much death afforded. To become the first mask barrier. Not barrier, bearer. Mask bearer? The Kamenkai used the deaths of all those people to create this? Why? Legend has it that Kamenkai sought to contain the door, a rift leading to the spiritual realm, where our consciousness ceased to be and time holds no meaning, a place where cause and effect could be changed. Why? Why spend so much human life and give so much to do that? To stop it from being abused. Imagine being able to see the world as a god, so that the flow of time and the rules which govern our world are of no consequence. This is the power of the door. To a mortal mind, obsessed with finality of death and meaningless accomplishments, such power could corrupt absolutely. A power over death. So a dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from the mortal eyes, along with the tool to control and see within the darkness. It's true. All of it. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it's true. Finding the door could be the key to bringing Tanaka back.
Tanaka is our partner, by the way.
Some doors, no matter how strong they call to us, are not meant to be opened. And the Kamenkai willingly give their lives to keep it that way. The mask opens the mind to all who come in contact with it, but it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find the door may destroy you. Maybe you're right, but I could at least use it to find my way in the dark, just like the collector said. The only thing I don't get is how Reina is connected to it. That is a mystery. As Kawana told you, the last known location of the mask was the Kamenkai cult, only a few decades ago. Much was suppressed about the Kamenkai under Tokimasa. They existed, and then on March 4th, 1996, they met their end. There are many theories that the police killed them during the raid of the compound, or that someone within the cult has snapped and murdered the others. Nothing but conjecture, I'm afraid. The real answer lies somewhere deep within the police records, and though I remain curious, it is not something I have access to. Perhaps the best place to start is there.
Maybe lurk? Okay.
Finding about the last days of Kamenkai may help light your path to the truth. Though, I wonder if such an object bred from suffering can truly put an end to it. Is it You who can finally break this terrible cycle? I spent a lot of time here. I'm tired. So tired. Farewell, detective.
Does that mean we have to go back to the police station?
Sitting there comfortably, the historian Yasushi-sha casually laid out everything that I've experiencing like he was reading it out of a book. A mass suicide, ancient group, a door to the spiritual realm. It sounds like a myth, an interesting story told to travelers in a bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can't see it. The bridge between the Kamakura samurai and a young girl? He said Reina fit into the story. She's a mask bearer, but how? Yasuhisa, the collector. I thought when I met them I entered their world and could start to understand. However, faintly. But my intuition as a detective tells me they're hiding something from me still. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I need to keep going. What day is it anyway? How long have I been chasing these leads? Days turn to night, hours blend into each other. Even the seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. Everything is blurring together. My head. Maybe I should take my medication? Impossible as it seems, following the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understanding the mask. Even Takashi didn't know about what happened to the Kamenkai. Finding the police report is the only way forward. A few weeks ago, it could have been easy for me to ask around to pull a file. It'll be more difficult now, I imagine. What's the worst that can happen? I should head to the police HQ and see what I can find.
You girls get tired? Maybe you are going crazy. You see? We have to go take our medication now. Maybe we will be more clear in the mind. I thought the ghost was gonna exit like in a poof. Oh, we can't even go. Never mind. Game is like medication? No medication for you. Oh.
Oh shit. You've gotta be kidding me. Funny. Me and some of my other guys were just talking about you after practice the other day. Specifically, we were taking bets to see how long it would be before you showed your face again. Shame. You coming in here now cost me 10,000 yen. Not that it matters. Ever since you left, things are looking up for me. I won the last Department Kento tournament, and I've been enjoying my promotion. Oh yeah, thanks for the new office, by the way. Anyway, non-active duty cops, or you, in other words, ain't allowed in HQ right now, so what do you want? Oh man, this is just getting better and better.
Just like goodbye, detective poof. Yeah, or like slowly like fading from the bottom up. Like you slowly see, oh, he doesn't have legs. Ghosts do get tired, they get sad. Senpai never notices that. Did you ignore one of your little ghosties? You get tired of our shit.
Begging me for a favor, huh? Kinda figured you might someday. So? What do you want me to do, Ito? Sneak into the evidence locker, steal your gun back for ya? I can't do anything for you. The press have already told everyone in the damn station to steer clear of you. You're considered bad luck for people's careers. Well, myself excluded, I suppose. Wouldn't expect anyone to do you any favors from here on out if I were you. And I'd rather not people see us talking and think you were all friendly or something. Now, get out. Before I have to call someone down here.
I can't believe threatening with violence in a police station is actually an option. What to do? What to do? Are you also a police though? Was to be announced. I was a police until I pulled the trigger. Well, not until I pulled the trigger. Until my partner was taken hostage by the girlie that I shot. And we were in the sewer doing a confrontation. And they only sent us out when we were waiting for backup, so we were trying to be calm and calm the other crazy lady down. But she went ahead and shot our partner, and then our partner died. And then the police boss couldn't explain to the public of why I cannot wait for backup and why. Because the first thing is, I was already bad reputation because I shot another girl during the hostage situation, and now another hostage situation. I couldn't save my partner, so technically I'm carrying 2 lives on my shoulder. And then they couldn't give a valid explanation, because my explanation was that I was possessed by this mask. But who's gonna believe that? So they couldn't explain. So they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna transfer you to another department for like more like back office desk work. So I don't have my gun anymore." Yes. So I'm personally solving this behind their back. And that guy took my position in my office after I moved out. Gonna work for a bit hungry now. Okay. I think I went through this dialogue before. Let's see. Do we go for the brother again?
I'm surprised to see you back. How can I help you, detective?
I must know.
I spoke to Yasuhisa, the historian. Oh good, and? Takashi, what is he? I don't understand your question. He's one of them. Them? Ito, are you alright? He's just an old man. What else would he be? No! Takashi, you must have noticed. There's something off about him. Like the collector, but no, not exactly like him. I'm not sure what Yasuhisa told you to scare you like this, but I've known him for years. He's a bit eccentric and too philosophical for his own good, but he's harmless. Allow me to offer some advice. What you're feeling right now, it's not him. It's you. The more time I spent researching the Kamenkai in the past, the more I began to feel the world had gone mad. But it didn't. It continued to turn on its axis as it always does. It was me who became unhinged. You could always walk away, Detective Ito. Some mysteries aren't worth solving. I was told your dojo trains a lot of people in the police. That's right. I train many of them personally. Do you know Akira Taira? A detective from Tokyo HR? HQ? Ah, yes. Detective Taira. I know him quite well. A man with a great deal of innate talent in martial arts. Though that talent is offset somewhat by his, how do you put it, this brash personality? Brash is a very diplomatic way to put it. Sorry to put you on the spot, but Taira's about the only usable link I got left in the police force and the only person who's trying to stop me the most. Seeing you as you train with him all the time, I was hoping you might, know something that would change his mind if you knew what I meant. Are you asking me to help you blackmail Taira? Beyond the obvious reasons why I wouldn't help you do that, I also happen to think it won't work. You may be surprised to hear this, but Detective Taira actually lives a fairly straightforward life. His exes are nothing that would draw any scrutiny, as least not among his fellow officers. I hear he is engaged to be married soon as well. Someone actually agreed to marry that slime? That poor girl. Yes, a very nice girl. Apparently, they're quite happy together. Oh yeah? We'll see how long that lasts. May I ask what exactly Taira did to you to make you feel so strongly? Did to me? You should be asking him that. Ever since I started, he looked down on me and never missed the chance to remind me how he felt. I ignored him because I figured if I worked hard enough and earned my promotion that it would shut him up once and for all. You eventually got this promotion, I take it. Well, he didn't. Did he shut up like you thought? No, he got worse. It started with him spreading rumors about me sleeping around in HQ, then there was various complaints to my supervisor. He couldn't stand that I won. It's all falling apart now though, huh? He got my old job, and every time I see him, he has this smug grin on his stupid face like he's mocking me. So you hate the fact that, at least in his mind, he was right? Something like that. Taira's not the first person to think a woman didn't deserve the promotion I got, but it stung a little extra when he ended up at my desk. Yes, I thought as much.
Ito, hello! Wow. It's been so long. How are you? Returning Bucknell, you're really getting cuckoo? You should see my sanity level, it's so low right now. Morning, Songohime. Hello, how are you? I feel like it's been more than a year since I last saw you. Are you doing okay? Very long, yeah. Sako even has new model now.
No, I can't judge the inner workings of a police force, but from what I've heard, it certainly wouldn't be the first time an officer didn't earn their promotion, honestly. Often. I watch my students spar and I always noticed an interesting trend. You see? Usually the outcomes of matches have nothing to do with their skill. Is there more at the end of the story? Patience, Ito. You see? Two students will face each other, but before they even draw their swords, they have decided the outcome. Students rank each other and themselves based on practice, their social status, their schools, or any numbers of things before they even enter my dojo.
Still alive, and I'm almost close to being professional? What do you mean professional? Eh? What happened? Professional what? Professional what? Huh? No song him maron? I still have my long hair though. Let me just go up a little bit. No. Hara. Reminds you of the old model, right? My tail is still here too. We just actually have the fucking wings now. Oops. Let me tell how cute, right? It's usually on the bottom because when I smile, it it goes crazy. And it blocks stuff, so I usually have it on the low, under my dress. But the tail can be triggered to be up if you want as a channel point redeem. There is tail there. Happy Sako. Oh. Professional IT. Once I've graduated, I'm going to be a governmental dog now. I'm already being scouted. What? When are you graduating? When are you graduating? Can we tell how I missed it? You've been gone so long. You've been gone so long. Very, very long. Happy Sako. One of my regular viewers from YouTube age came back. I'm happy.
A student perceiving himself as stronger will always be more relaxed, more ready to attack, while the students who resign themselves to defeat desperately defends.
Beetle has the day lost you. What does that even mean?
I do, but I'm not sure if I like it. You're saying that unless I can't break Taida's perception of me, I'll keep losing, right? Exactly. For a man like Taida, who expects certain things of women, you've defied him at every turn, but... if I suck up to him and play the part, it might throw him off guard enough for me to win this fight? Sounds about right? Very perceptive. Here, this should help. Sake? It's a gift. Wow, that's so flattering. I barely even know you. I suppose in order to degrade myself to scum like Taida, I could use a drink. It's not for you. It's for Taida. Oh, and here I was thinking you would be nice. This is a very expensive brand. As a matter of fact, it's Taida's favorite. A gift for his promotion. From a promotion he stole? A promotion into my position? Think of it as a way to throw him off balance. You can't strike at his heart until he drops his guard after all. You know how to play the role he expects of you? I expect you know the type of women he likes. As much as it pains me to admit, that might work. Thanks for the sake.
Wait, we can drink the sake too? Oh? Go find the fucking police. Oh, let me show you my sanity. Sanity is at -24. You can even just call me insane. And my professionalism is a -28 because I beat up some people. Moving around, it is. Oops. That is not good. How long before you see demons? I'm a demon. As long as I look into a mirror, I will see a demon.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm sorry. That's it, Ito. I've heard enough of your... Wait, what? You heard it right, Taira. I'm sorry. You're a good detective, and I never congratulated you on your promotion. Here, this is for you. I get it. So you're thinking bribing me is gonna work, huh? Ken no Michi? Is that a bottle of Ken no Michi? No way, it sells out in weeks. Even my family rarely managed to get a bottle, and they knew the people to ask. How did you get it? That's not important. Consider it as an apology for how I've treated you in the past.
She's becoming a professional boxer. I'll just be punching people as I'm trying to solve a mystery.
I present this to you as a way to formally hand over my old position to you. It's clearly in better hands now.
But... What is this weird silence? What is this weird silence? What?
Ito.
Sit up, will ya?
Ito, it's fine. Just sit up already. Okay, I accept your apology. Hell, I didn't know you felt that way. I mean, in light of recent events and all, it's long overdue.
Oh my god, this bit.
Guess with all the stress you've gone through, the delay is understandable. Glad you finally learned to manage your emotions
appropriately.
Thank you for your kind words, Detective Taira. Once I return to the department, I know I have much to learn from you. Hey, it's a little early for the talk, don't you think? We don't even know if they'll let you back on the force after the hearing. Yes, I suppose you're right, Detective. I shouldn't have spoken so brashly.
Oh my god. Why are we...
Ito, stop that, please. I've always thought of you be a better cop if you listen to your fellow detectives a bit more. Suppose there's a lot you have to learn from me, eh? I know you're right, Detective Taira. I was so brash before. That's probably how I end up here. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for dropping this by, Ito. To tell you the truth, it's been a tough time for all of us. It's better to stick together. We're all on the same team after all, right? Maybe once you get back to me and you can partner up? Only can hope I'll be so lucky. Right. Look, I gotta get back to my office. You need anything else?
I returned. Welcome back. How was your food?
Well, I was thinking, but Oh no, I couldn't possibly bother you. You're so busy. It's fine, I can handle it. Go on.
Trying to recall some memories. Is this Soko Nesan the one with the deep voice? This is very lucky and blessed Soko Nesan the deep voice saying ito. Yes, maybe. 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 What memories are you recalling? I'm curious. Oh, okay, I just made a sandwich, but I did make a big oops. What oops did you make?
Well, I know I shouldn't be, but I've been doing a little research in an unofficial capacity, you know? I was wondering if you could pull a file for me. You know I can't give you access to the system. You're suspended, and besides, it'd be against regulations and... I guess if you stay on that side of the counter, I could get Ishibashi to help you. Don't think this means we're best friends or anything, it's just repayment for the candle michi. Oh, thank you. But Taira, or Detective Taira, I wouldn't want to impose on your busy schedule.
This guy must be so happy. Shows up seasoning anime mass? But like the glass and everything is okay, right? Nothing broke? Just seasoning can clean up easy. It's okay. Bump into the counter and stuff. Did you bump it hard? Are you gonna get a bruise? Memories of the Kirsties. They'll go. I must strangle you. Take your Oba-sama back.
Again? Stand up. Saki, I'm going back to my office. Look up the file Ito wants. Log the search query to my name. Got it? Yes, sir, of course. I'll be in my new office all afternoon, so direct any calls there, clear? Yes, sir. I think he's gone. Damn, I mean, I twisted some guys around my fingers, but that was something else. Don't think it'll take long to get your office back if you can keep working on that magic. Ayumi, listen to me very closely. It's very, very important you train me how to do that for professional purposes.
No, but the seasoning made me drool because I use it for cooking meat. Like uncontrolled no craving meat. Do you have any meat in the fridge? Sienna made drool used for meat. Was it MSG? Was it MSG? Pepper? Did I already eat? Maybe for dinner?
Oh, fine. Be that way. Anyway, you got tired of sign off. What did you want me to look up for you? On March 14, 1996, there was a raid on a compound belonging to a cult named Kamenkai. I like the official report plus anything else you can find on it. Wow, that's some heavy reading materials. I'll get right on it, boss.
Not sure, I just clean up before I choke. Oh.
Damn. Doesn't seem like there's much to go on here. Looks like there's only one file.
Right though.
I'll put it on a USB for you so you can take it with you. Just don't tell anyone, no. Here you go. Thanks, Saki. I owe you one.
Spices and pepper? What make you draw?
You owe me more than one, Ayumi.
See you around. We can finally go go back to our apartment and take our medication. It does look dirty. It looks like it's been used a lot. Like a really, really like daily used USB.
Something doesn't smell right. There's a raid on a compound and all that's left is this lone debriefing? Doesn't add up. Not to mention, so much of what is here is reenacted. Officer arriving at the scene found 12 people dead on arrival, including Masa and Mai's parents. Where are the details about how they died? Not to mention, the report itself was filed almost a week after the raid, so why aren't there any autopsy reports?
Stretch and posture? Okay. Water, okay. I'm so sorry it's around somewhere around the world guarantee me getting strangled to death. Me or not taking back the Oba. Take it back, oh my god. Sako age in the human world, which you are in aging of, is really young. Even in the demon world. It's just a higher, different range of scale and numbers. Did I miss something? No? Didn't got it.
Says here, 2 children and 1 adult are believed missing. That must be Mai, Takeshi, and their grandmother. Guess that means Takeshi was telling the truth. After all, so many people have been hiding information from me, it's almost a relief. Still, for such a short report, it raises a whole lot of questions. The list of the dead, their cause of death, if there were any other survivors, what else they found, it's all lost. Even the location of the compound has been classified. All I know is that the mask was found in the middle of the pile of dead bodies. What the hell happened there? Why was it covered up?
It's in a blah 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 blah. Task of raiding compound belonging to a cult known as Kamenkai located and reenacted. Mission detail reenacted. Arriving to discover 12 bodies. Dead upon arrival. Near compound including cult leader Shinji Umezawa Tokimasa. Other bodies include 6 other females and 3 other males of varying ages along with 2 children. Cause of death reenacted. 2 other children and 1 adult considered missing may be dead. Other survivors reenacted. Personal effects collected at scene of crime include masks and several other ritual objects. Resulted. Reconsider a success. Cult known as Kamenkai's activity has ceased. Surviving members have been rescued. Huh.
The report is unclear, but it's obvious something terrible has happened in the Kamenkai compound. No doubt the mask had a part to play in those 12 people's death in one way or another. It found its way to Rina afterwards. She said she was searching for the door, which means her connection to it's no mere coincidence either. The collector said the path in the dark would never reveal itself unless I understood her past. The report is the dead end for now, but he gave me another lead. A talent agency called Omega in Kabukicho. It's not a whole lot to go on, but maybe I'll find the connection I need to connect the dots. For now, all I can do is to go to Kabukicho and ask around.
Let's take a medicine before we go. What the fuck happened? Game broke. Our sanity became plus 10, but then it minus our investigation skills. Meds for what? Doctor thinks we're delusional because we said that the mask possessed us to kill the girlie. Because we said we heard voices.
The collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho with ties to Reina.
Was it the Griffith of I stole? Not this one. This one just screams at you.
Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt. I need to ask around to find it.
Let's see, there's other places here.
Based on the dragon motifs and the general vibe around the building, I guess this place is no normal bar. Who knows how many other places around here the Yakuza have been dipped their fingers into.
Their help? Maybe yours were, but hers is different.
Hey, hold up. I don't know you. Who, me? Yeah, you, unless you're hiding someone behind your back. Are you the detective whose face was all over town a few weeks back? Yeah, that's it. How did I recognize you before? Hey guys, didn't someone from HQ come by and ask us about her earlier? Maybe we should call it in. Hold on, Denjiro. You think that's a good idea? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not risking my job over some nobody detective. Yeah, well, call it in HQ and you might be risking more than your job if you know what I mean. He was right. Why should we stick her necks out when she hasn't done anything wrong? Being on leave doesn't mean she can't walk around, does it? I'm with you. I doubt I need to remind you boys what happens when you ruffle the wrong feathers at HQ. You guys can't be serious. Look, I'm not saying we arrest her, only you're going to piss off the wrong people, Denjiro. I don't know how much more obvious I need to be for you to get it. No one, not even the detective here, is worth bringing down her wrath. Especially right now, things aren't exactly on stable grounds here since the Mifune family shakeup. Don't need a repeat of Officer Ono. Pegged for promotion one day, and then some anonymous tip come into HQ that Ono's been selling a little bit dope on the side. Even got a gun to tie to him to a crime scene. Yeah, a gun that mysteriously gone missing from evidence. You think that story's true? Does it really matter if it is or not? The point is, he asked too many questions around here, and now he's in jail. Some police we are held hostage by some woman. Screw it. Maybe you guys are right. Suppose if that guy from HQ asks us again, we can just say we didn't see any detective tonight. That's right. We didn't see you, and you definitely didn't talk to us. Got it? Yeah, got it. Being on the streets around here isn't exactly an easy position to be in, huh? You mean at the bottom? Yeah, it doesn't give us a whole lot of options. It feels like I'm always stuck between HQ and all the other shit going around here. I'm not sure which is worse, honestly. You read the papers, don't you, detective? You heard about the Mifune family, right? Yeah, I'm sure she has, and that's all you need to say on the subject. You never know who's working for who around here, so put a lid on it. Listen, detective, whatever you think we are or what you think goes on around here, it isn't so simple as good cops and bad cops. Remember that. Kabukicho might not be perfect, but we do our best to keep the peace, right? Right. Like Leo said, we've been trying our best, so don't cause any trouble for us, and we'll return the favor by not letting HQ know about this.
Yeah, voices? If I hear voices in my head start talking, imagine having an Indian accent. Nande?
There's plenty scarier things than HQ out there. That's for sure. Why don't you go Move along, detective. You think I'd just do that? Good luck. Think I'll just do that. Good luck.
Oh, people dancing.
Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. You don't need my permission. You heard of an agency around here called Omega? Omega? No, doesn't ring a bell. Why? What is it to you? I'm looking for a missing girl. Missing? Huh? Was she forgotten? Foreign? Working for a nightclub? Maybe working for some of the other types of club? I don't remember asking your opinion on the girl, only if you knew about the agency. Either way, the answer's the same. I don't know Omega, and you probably won't find her even if I did. Girls go missing all the time around here, if you catch my drift. Care to be more specific? No, I don't. Don't think you delicate types can handle it. Let's just say not everyone is as nice to the ladies in those places as I am, and leave it at that. Stir the pot with the questions like that, and you're bound to end up in some trouble. So if you want help, go ask someone else. Can I ask you something? Whoa, I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop, right? Nope, you've got me all wrong. I'm looking for a talent agency by the name Omega. Why do you think I was a cop? Phew. Only cops ask that many questions right off the bat. Well, that and your costume had me fooled. You gotta be careful walking around like that. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of performer, right? What are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. You won't get any work from them. Worry not, sweetheart. It just happens so... It just so happens I work for one of the best agencies in town. We handle all types. Models, performers, actors, you name it. Even a mature woman such as yourself will have no problem finding work through us.
Need to finish someone pass on the system. Stay safe. We want basement. Yes. Go back to the basement. Go work. And good luck with work. Don't stay up too late. It's bad for your eyes. You're gonna need your eyes a lot for your future work. Bye bye. 오츠카레.
My lucky day. That's the spirit. Have a drink with me, babe. I'll get you signed up. I'm sure I can find work you in no time. Well, like I said, I'm looking for Omega. A friend of mine recommended them to me. It'd be rude to not talk to them at least, right? If you ask me, your friend's got no taste. You shouldn't waste your time with those losers. No one's even seen your guys around for months. Words on the street that they ran up a bit of a step with the wrong people, if you know what I mean. Anyway, you didn't hear that from me. You know where I am if you want a real chance, maybe. Babe.
Oh, yeah. Wait, we interacted with this guy already? Is that really fluffy? We never decreased the amount of fluff on my tail. Wait, we went through this one. Oh, there's more people here, I see.
Hello, can you spare a minute? Whoa, how long have you been standing there? Me? I just got here. Why so jumpy? There was a big, scary guy with a scar here a little before you. He acted friendly enough, but made me feel a little uneasy. Kept asking me what I was doing here and if I wanted to go somewhere and have a drink with his friends. Honestly, I've been waiting for a good moment to duck out. You think you made the right decision by staying put, if you ask me. Have you ever heard of a talent agency called Omega by chance? Omega? No, never heard of it. I'm actually not ever in this part of town. A friend of a friend invited me out here for a few drinks, but she hasn't shown her face yet. It's starting to sink as some sort of weird setup. Anyway, I still have some pride, so I'm not going to duck my tail and run just yet. Good luck finding that agency or whatever you were looking for. And if you do see that guy I mentioned earlier, watch your back. Evening. You know anything about a talent agency called Omega? I heard they were based here. Are you insane? It's not like I'm asking you to take me to there personally. What's the issue? You do know where you are, don't you? Omega ran up against some people, the same people who own this club, and they lost. The Mifune takes over's already racked up quite the body count, and I don't plan on being added to it. I'm not sure who you're working for, but you've gone at a bit of a sensitive time. If I were you, I would turn around and walk out that door. Hell, she probably killed him too. Killed who? Him, you know? Higashi. The owner of Omega? Everyone knew he owned the Mifune family a small fortune. Oh. The word on the street is that there has been a little spring cleaning of any disloyal retainers. Do I need to spell it out for you? Good. I've already said too much, and you should stop asking around too. You never know who's listening. Oh? Oh.
There were arrows to talk to them. Where did they go? Oh, there's less people you can talk. I see.
Hey, do you know this area? What? I had a question about... What? Speak up. I can't hear you. The speaker's right there. You're going to have to talk louder. I'm looking for an agency. You're looking for a vacancy? In what? No, in... You're in what? I'm looking for information about Omega Talent Agency. Do you know anything? Whoa. You really shouldn't shout things like that around here. Excuse me, miss. We're hoping you might join us next door. Consider it an invitation from an admirer. Besides, it's much nicer venue than this dump. Yeah, in fact, we'd be happy to escort you. Who do you think? We're just businessmen doing our business.
Should we go? Maybe.
Good answer. Follow us.
How much do you value your life? I need to get information. Oh, that's really pretty. Not a lot. My insanity level is in the negatives. How much do you think I value my life? Kasumi.
Welcome. Come in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kasumi Mifune.
Oh, the Mifune group. Oops. They caught us. It was weird that... Here. See?
I appreciate you coming by to talk. Your thugs didn't give me much of an option. The thug you think you are calling me a thug? We're businessmen, you got that? Oh, I've got it alright. But don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug. Say another word, you cop bitch. Enough. You say another word and I'll make you wish you hadn't. Now get out, both of you. Yes, boss. My apologies. The quality of help you can find these days isn't quite up to the standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dogs can be difficult to train, but they'll come around even if I had to beat it into them. Sit down, relax. Can I get you a drink? Someone got her a glass and one for me as well.
Hello. Thank you for the daily check-in. How are you? What is Tokyo Dark? It's the mysterious back alleys of Tokyo.
Why don't we skip the small talk and you tell me why I'm here? I'm getting to that. Seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. As luck would have it, neither am I. Let's get right to it. A short while ago, a couple of men downstairs ran up to me to tell me you, a cop, had walked past my bar and into one of my nightclubs. Then I hear you've been sniffing around asking me about one of my investments. Investments? You mean Omega? Smart girl.
Well, I wish you not death. Gotta head over a bit. Cheers, loves. Good luck. Stay safe outside. And thank you for dropping by.
Why is it that a cop is going around asking pointed questions like that? More curious still, not just any cop, but a publicly shamed cop on leave. A shamed cop who's been a history of... How did they word it? Yes. It's history of psychotic episodes. How do you know all of that? We all have friends, Detective Aita, and when detectives are wandering around my part of the city, my friends tell me everything I want to know. Honestly, you don't seem all that crazy to me as to why you're after Omega. Let's say you piqued my interest. Sorry, look at us. You said no small talk, and here we're off in the bushes somewhere. Let's back on track, shall we? As you're not acting in any official capacity, it's safe to say that no one knows you're here, correct? No. I suppose they don't. In your position, I might have tried to lie, but I appreciate the honesty. It was a rhetorical question anyway. I know for a fact there's no one coming for you. Funny. You don't strike me as the stupid type, and yet you're willingly entering a den of vipers. If you value your neck staying on your shoulders, you surely wouldn't do something so reckless. You can skip the threats if you wanted to do something to me. You have done it already. Plus, you're smart enough to know not to hurt a cop, even one in my position. Good, I like you. Given your prickly demeanor, I doubt you're working with any one of my competitors. And you're definitely not here for your police buddies. Okay, I give up. I have to know. What exactly is it you want to know about Omega? I'm looking for this girl. Her name is Reina? I was told she was involved with the agency somehow. I want to know what happened to her. How very noble of you. Figuring that out might be a little difficult, as I'm afraid Omega's in an extremely recent acquisition. To get back further, you have to talk with its president and former owner, a man named Ichi Higashi. As it so happens, that makes two of us who like to have a word with him. Like peas in a pod, us two. Unfortunately, when he handed over the business, he became a bit... How should I say it? Put it, forgetful about his outstanding debts to us? And the poor thing is so scared of me that he's ignoring all my calls, probably thinking I'd do something awful to him if I found him. I can't imagine how he get that idea, can you? Maybe he preferred talking to a police officer instead of talking to me. I'm not some green recruit. I know how this works by now. What's the catch? You never tell me where he was and send me on my way for nothing. Of course I wouldn't. You have to prove that you can be trusted off first. There's someone else I need you to talk with. A bit of a softer target than Higashi. Pretty good deal, right? everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job. Oh, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You agree eventually, so why fight it? I know a lot about you, top of your class, and one of the best detectives on the force. You wouldn't let something as pesky as morals get in the way of good information, would you? I heard about you too. Kasumi Mifune, or more accurately, I heard a lot about your father. As you should. My father was a good man, and it's not surprising you know more about him than me. That'll change soon enough. I won't be a footnote in his story much longer. My father always undervalued the power of information, but I really get to know the people I associate with. You, for instance. Everything you've done paints the picture of someone who's very determined and very desperate to find this girl of yours. Don't let other people tell you otherwise, detective. I think those traits are a wonderful combination. However, it also means you don't have a whole lot of bargaining powers right now. If you don't want to work with me, that's fine. You can go home, quietly overdose on whatever medication they got you taking instead. Furthermore, I could just refuse your request altogether, but that'd be so boring. We both need something, so let's help each other out instead. Do the job I ask, and I'll tell you what you want to know about little Higashi. As I was saying, like him, there's another business owner in Akihabara who is unfortunately behind on her payments as well. Such a shame too. I really wanted a straightforward relationship with this one. See? I help out with a few things, and in exchange she kicks back a little of her business. Sometimes we send over new contracts to renegotiate the terms of our mutually beneficial relationship. Sadly, she's neglected to sign the newest one. I'm a cop, not some Yakuza debt collector. Do it yourself. Suspended cop. You can't parade your badge around as proof that you're some white knight anymore. Due to the recent transition of power, I can't do it myself. Just this minute, the dogs at Tokyo Police Headquarters start painting whenever me or any of my men are seen outside of Kabukicho. I'm not asking you to club someone's head in. I'm only asking you to give them a friendly reminder to keep up to date on their paperwork. Easy, right? Here, take it. Do this for me, and you'll feel a lot more comfortable giving out information about Omega. And I'll feel more comfortable. Also, I'll remind you with your impending review, it would be unseemly if it got out that you were meeting with Yakuza, wouldn't it? Blackmail, huh? That's such an ugly word. And here I thought we were becoming friends. No. I'm just stating the facts of the situation is all. The business you're going to get is a cat cafe in Akihabara. Kazu can give you the address on the way out. Wait, a cat cafe? Or what? A cat cafe, what else would it be? Well, a cat cafe or a cat-made cafe.
Later now. Aiko, hello! How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. My name is Himegimi Sakura. You can call me Sakura Hime. I do covers on YouTube and I stream sometimes on Twitch. Hello. Welcome in. The dealers are back in town. How was the stream? Let me do the shout out again. I think it got buried. Yellow. Hello, we are currently playing a visual novel of a game called Tokyo Dark. I am trying to find my missing partner and I'm trying to solve a mystery regarding a mask possession in some ghosts and a little bit dark, more scary horror side. So if you're not good with that, please do close the stream. This is a trigger warning. But yeah, thank you Echo for the raid. Remember to drink some water, stretch out the stream. 오츠카레. Nuh-uh. Okay. Okay, let's see.
What? Are we talking about cats or people dressed like cats? Because a freaking cat cafe, actual cats, adorable, fluffy, precious cats. Why the hell would I invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats. Normal cats. Damn it. Now I'm all worked up. Look, get that goddamn contract signed and we'll talk.
Oh. What's here?
Hey lady, you need something? There's nothing to be seen here, so why don't you get moving along? Why should I? You said yourself there's nothing to see after all. Bit of advice for you, if you're trying to keep someone staying out of your business, I wouldn't lead them with nothing to see here. See? She thinks so too. Every time you see nothing to see here, people stop and stare at us instead of actually moving along. Nothing to see here really does kind of make me want to look more, you know? It's kind of sinister, nothing to see here. That's what the cops say when there's definitely, without a doubt, something worth seeing.
Exactly.
Thanks a lot for the advice, boys. Last I checked, it was you who worked for me, not the other way around. Alright. No need to be so damn touchy. All we're saying is that unless you want every passersby in Kabukicho to stare at us, you should try zipping it. Zip it? Is that how you talk to all your employers? You are aware of who I work for, right? Right? Digging a hole is the least of your worries, so do as I say. These jobs are the worst. What exactly are you guys doing? All of a sudden, I can't help but wonder what some suit is doing standing by a construction site. Had to agree with this little lady on that one. Far as I can tell, we're pulling up a strip of concrete for no damn reason at all. No reason? Far from it. It's scheduled maintenance requested by the building's owner. There were complaints of people falling or getting hurt because of the uneven pavement, so my employer generously offered her own money to fix it. Maintenance, huh? Seems perfectly fine to me until we started hacking into it. And you seem awfully impatient for us to fill it back in. Maybe it's got something to do with that little thing you had wrapped in cloth before? Shut up, or I'll ask you to dig 2 more holes after this one. 2 more? Oh, I get it. I think that was meant to be some sort of threat. Yes, exactly. I mean, what you said wasn't exactly threatening. Honestly, I've heard better. Is he trying to imply that he's going to make us cover ourselves in concrete? Kind of a boring threat. Fine, bad joke. But maybe you two should remember you're being paid very generously to be here, so shut it. And you, miss, would you please kindly move along? As you can see, I'm busy enough with these two without any additional distractions.
Aww. Let's see. Cat cafe. Dismantle some bots? Bots? How are you gonna dismantle some bots? Run. Eh? Where's the cafe? Oh, there it is. Oops. a game to be good. What's being someone who's not good? Ah, okay. Welcome back. I think Thomas remembers you. He must be appreciative of all your help to make him feel better. Bye bye. I'll have to stop the deliveries of sashimi. Even the smell seems to set off his bowels. Another quirk added to an already quirky character. Maybe it's a sign that you were right about the fish. Yeah, listen, we need to talk. Okay, sure. What's the serious face? What's wrong? Sign? Sign what? No, it can't be. You work for Kasumi? It's not like that. You come in here holding the same contract you showed me 2 days ago and tell me to sign it? What does that sound like to you exactly? Yeah, I know it sounds what it sounds like, but I'm telling you, I don't work for her. Then you don't care about me or the cats. That's even worse. Please, don't make me sign this. What is this? Please, you have to help me. The amount of money they're asking for is out of hand. I'm doing well for now, but if they really got their way, I'd be out of business. You have to tell Kazumi. Please. Tell her that if this place closes down, all these cats, there'll be no place for them to go. The poor kitties. They'll be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think animal services will let me keep them. I cannot live without myself if that's what happened. If that happened. I'm begging you, Ito. Don't do this.
Damn it. It doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this unconscious.
Hooray! I knew a good will prevail in the end. Thanks. How'd you get mixed up with that woman anyway?
I need some information from her.
You should be careful. I don't know about her, but her dogs are dangerous. Last time they were here, I heard them talking about having to teach a girl from another cafe a lesson or something. It makes me feel sick thinking about it.
What else would you expect from guys like that? Breaking legs is probably all they're capable of outside of grunting and drinking.
Call me naive, but I don't get how people can be so two-faced. When I started seeing her face in the papers lately, I couldn't believe it. Surely that ruthless woman they were talking about couldn't be the same Kazumi I knew, or so I thought. Guess it's just like you said, a tiger can't change its stripes, right?
Maybe so. At any rate, you should probably be more careful of who you trust in the future.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wrap you up in all of this. But thank you for not making me sign. So, what's your plan?
I'm not sure if I really have one. Maybe I can appeal to her kind of soul if she really is a cat lover. I'm sure she wouldn't want to see the little guys hurt, right?
Oh no, I really gone and got myself into trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead.
The contract was given to me, so I'd be better dealing with it myself. Plus, I get the impression that being confronted by the cops hasn't put her in a great mood.
I'm sure you don't agree, but I still think there's something good in her. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if she's doing all these things if she didn't grow up into that life. And all the kitties loved her when they played with her. Cats are such a good judge of character.
I somehow don't think her treatment of animal correlates too much with her treatment of people. I'm starting to start a little queasy thinking about going back there without the contract. Damn it, Ayumi. You've really gotten yourself into this one, haven't you? No point in dwelling on it now. I've made up my mind and I can't run Yakuza debt collection just because I'm caught in a tight spot.
Take care. Don't worry. My kitties are never wrong in judging someone's character.
Yeah, sure. I'll think of something, but I need to lay low and maybe close shop up a while until I sort something out.
Yeah, it's 3:30. I need to go do some prep for dinner for my brother, and plus me tongue is starting to hurt again, so I'll end here for today. Okay. See. Oh, Mimi is alive. Let's go ring Mimi. Oh, huh. Oops, not that. Me. Okay. Thank you everybody for coming along. I will be going to make dinner prep. Hopefully everybody have a nice day. Have a nice night if it's nighttime for you. If you have work, good luck with work. Bye bye, let's get it. Bye. I'll see you guys next week. I'll make schedule. Bye bye.